Hey, what's up, guys? Wanted to talk today about something that has been bugging me a lot, specifically today, because I didn't sleep enough last night, which makes me cranky. And when I'm cranky, things become annoying, specifically things that are already annoying, which is on Facebook. I'm like, part of, music producers and home recorder, club, this and that group thingies. And over and over again, it just annoys just to my core the just the I don't even know the adjective to use, just the dumb questions that people post. It's like almost to the point of being comedic. Like, I have to assume that these are just like brilliant comedians, but the thing is, I can tell they're not. Uh, just stuff, just it's like, how do I make beat in Fruity Loop now? And it's just like, what? Like, just it's it's even like, I'm not exaggerating either. It's just like, how record no computer today, and it's just like, dude, like, like sometimes when you have a hobby, you get kind of good at it, whatever, and then you meet people, and then you kind of forget like how good you are, and sometimes it takes people like that to like remind you that there are people that are that terrible at something, and it makes you feel a little bit better about yourself. I mean, it could be anything. Like, maybe, maybe you're like middle of the road good looking, and then you start to get hard on yourself, and then you see someone who's just like, I don't know. I might cut that out of the video. I sound like a dick saying that, but
You dick!
you get the concept. So other than just the completely asinine questions like that, what almost um, confuses me more are the people who are just like, what's the easiest, what's the easiest instrument to learn? What's the easiest DAW for this or for that? How do, like, just like, it's just these questions that show a complete impatience to get to some level of skill. And I've talked in like past videos about like re-examining the reasons that you're getting into making music in the first place, and it just circles right back to that. Like, why are you in such a hurry to get quote unquote good? What do you define as good? It's almost like some people get into making music from like a business standpoint. Like, it's like they want to go from knowing nothing about music to being a paid producer or like audio engineer. Like it's not an artistic decision. It's just like this. It's like going to college for computer science or whatever. Although there probably are people who actually are passionate about that, but yeah, it just blows my mind. And I know a lot of like older generations say this about younger generations, like, the young people are so entitled now and they don't know what hard work really means. But it's like, I'm 32, and it's like, see these whoever's, I don't even know if they're kids or who they are, but they're just like, how I get good now. And it's like, dude, like, I never wanted to be good. I just, when I was like 14, I found that I could use a computer program to like make sounds, and I was like, "Whoa, cool." And I just liked doing it, and I started doing it every day, not because I felt pressure to get good. I just did it every day because it was fun, and I'm still doing it. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. It just blows my mind. The just whatever it is. Again, I don't know like what adjectives to use. I was gonna say the asinineness. Just because the word asinine just comes to mind, but yeah, I mean, and sometimes what's almost more annoying and more angering are the answers to these questions. The crazy people on Facebook, like people who don't know what they're talking about, who just like want like the little validation or whatever of like, hey, I'm gonna teach someone today. You know, like this. Somebody asked, "What's the best vocal mic for under $1,000?" Which is a totally valid question. That's a good question. That's the kind of thing where it's like, okay, that is something you could post to a Facebook group because even the quote unquote good questions, it's like, dude, just Google it or like go to you again. Like so many questions nowadays are so pointless when Google exists. I work at Home Depot, and do you know how many times I just want to be like, dude, Google it. I'm not your personal Google dick. So, uh, so like yeah, like what's a good vocal mic to record at home? It's a good question. This guy's like, "Well, do you have a clear voice or a nasally voice?" If it's nasally, like maybe the SM57, which the SM57 is not even a vocal mic. That's meant to record guitar amps. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, what? And then he's like, if you have a nasally voice, maybe an SM58. And it's like, dude, the SM58 is not even for recording at all. It's any band you've ever seen live, the singer was singing into an SM58. That's what it's for. It's for live performance. So, man, it's like you hear people, even when someone asks an okay question, you just see like the list of comments, and that's almost worse. Like, so, yeah, just Facebook, hashtag Facebook. I've been wanting to make that a thing where it's just like, anytime you see something dumb on Facebook, just put hashtag Facebook. It's not going to become a thing, but it's just my thoughts on that. Yeah. Yeah. That was 9 minutes.